Hey, coaches, if you're installing the air raid system into your offense and wondering about easy ways and how to teach and install the Y stick quick game concept, then I think you're going to enjoy this video, so check it out. Hey, coaches, Coach Ross here bringing you another video tonight. Today I'm going to be talking about the Y stick quick game passing concept in the air raid offense and how we teach it out of 2x2 and also out of 3x1. But before I get started with this video, if this content that you like from me is something that you're interested in, then please feel free to subscribe and give this video a like. It'll really help me out. So in our concept, or in our doubles formation here, again, the formation doesn't change, so we always have X and H on the left, Z and Y on the right. And again, we can signify the running back to whatever side he wants to go, or whatever side he's going to be on, based on a single word into our play call. Before I start with the concept side, I'm going to talk about the backside real fast. And we have both receivers running three-step hitch routes. Reason being for this is because if we see the coverage is off and these corners and linebackers are 7 or more yards off the ball, then we tell the quarterback, take the easy yards and the free yards that the defense is going to give us, and we will take this all day. These extra yards right here, this simple little 5-yard gain, we'll take that every play. So pre-snap, quarterback's looking backside first if he sees something here that he likes, and then we can take advantage of these little stick or these little hitch routes right here. Then that is something we take advantage of. Now, if these defenders are pressed up onto the receivers, the quarterback then will come off of that pre-snap, and he's looking to this side, to the far side, to the Y receiver in this instance. And if this corner is up, this receiver is running a vertical. So he's running his outside release, and then he's getting restacked onto the defender, and he's running his vertical, trying to get to the grass beyond the defender, behind him. And if this corner is pressed up and the quarterback likes his options and likes his matchup with this receiver in this corner, then we give him the freedom to take his one step and throw the ball out there. If this corner is off, again, 7 or more yards off the ball, then pre-snap, the quarterback will come off of it, and then we work to this linebacker right here, who is covering our slot receiver, and depending on what he does will determine where the quarterback's going to throw the ball. Now we have the Z receiver. He's running the stick route. It's a slanted route where he's going to settle up into the open grass in between the inside linebacker and the space where this linebacker is covering. Now we tell the receiver to attack the inside shoulder and to get inside leverage and then settle up right in the little space at depth or just a little bit beyond the depth of the linebacker. And then our running back is running a swing route. We don't have him run a shoot route. We have him run a swing route because, again, I feel that the swing route, able to get the ball out to the running back's hands that much faster. It's that much more distance for either this linebacker or this linebacker to cover before he's got to make a play on the ball carrier. The shoot route gives him a little bit more space. Excuse me. The shoot route gives the linebacker a little bit more, or a little bit less time, I should say, or a little bit less space, so he's able to make a play. Excuse me, I misspoke on that. Gives the linebacker a little more opportunity to make a play is what I'm trying to say, because the route is taking him in a little bit more of a closer proximity to where the linebacker is going to be. So what we do is we tell the quarterback to read this linebacker right here. And a drill we run in practice, the stick drill, kind of something I stole from Coach Mackey, is have this linebacker. If this linebacker goes out and follows the running back, then the quarterback will throw in to this receiver. If this linebacker stays here and stays put right here in this little area right here and watches the Z receiver, we tell the quarterback to throw it out to the swing, out to the running back. And what we typically try and do first is to tell the quarterback, throw this swing route every single time to start off the game. We'll throw this swing because they're not expecting it. They're not in a position to get to it fast enough. But then as the game progresses, you will either see this linebacker right here immediately come off and come to the swing, or this linebacker will start cheating over, and that gives us the option right here to hit the stick in behind it, because that'll open up that grass there. And so that's how we run that. Out of the 2x2, that's the Z stick, and same concept in our other doubles formation, which is the same formation, just instead we call it doubles H stick instead of double Z stick. And it's the same concept. We look to the backside first. If those defenders are off, we're going to take the easy yards there. Then we would move pre-snap to this corner and this receiver, which would be the X receiver in this instance. And if he likes his option and that corner is up, then we can take advantage of this fly route. If not, then we come off and we work the the stick concept with the running back and the slot receiver. So again, the rules for this don't change. Z stick and H stick are pretty much the same, just on different sides. And again, we tell the running back that we tell him what side to be on, based on a simple word we use in the play call. Now we could even have hit this running back over on this side and still run the H stick. He would just come behind the quarterback and run his swing out to left. Now with the quarterback and being a quick game, we're telling him get into a drop no more than two steps. So he's 2 steps and the ball should be out. So again, he's reading this outside defender right here. And based on what he does, if he goes out, we throw in. If he stays in, we throw out. And again, in the beginning of the game, typically what we try and tell the quarterback to do is hit the running back on the swing early and often, and you will see that the defense adjusts to that, and this linebacker will cheat over and try and stop that, or they will have this linebacker move over, and it opens up the spot in the stick in that little grass area right there in between those 2 defenders. So that's how we do that out of doubles. I'm going to then show you how we do it out of trips. And right here is our trips left formation. Okay, and with our trips formation, the Z receiver always runs the stick. Always runs the stick concept all the time. It doesn't matter if it's trips right or trips left, because he's that middle receiver. We're going to have him run the stick route every single time. Now it does change a little bit with our trips formation. The backside, we have him running a vertical as opposed to a hitch, because we have that backside receiver in a little bit. It creates a little bit more space to the outside, so he can get a little bit more of an outside release and get vertical. And again, if we like where this defender is and we like the matchup, and that defender is pressed up on him, we have all this space over here to take advantage of the vertical that side. If not, we come to this side, same thing. And if we like the matchup here pre-snap, then we will have the receiver run his outside release vertical and get deep, and the quarterback take 1 step and throw the ball out there. If he doesn't like that and this corner is off, and we can't throw the verticals going deep, then again, we immediately come to the stick. And what changes here is now H is running a flat route. So he's taking 1 step and he's immediately getting to the sideline. Basically, it's a 1 yard or less than 1 yard pass route. So he's immediately getting to the sideline. And we are playing a game right now with these 2 defenders. And we are reading these defenders right here. We're reading them from inside out. So we'll read this defender first, and then this defender second. And again, the quarterback's taking no more than 2 steps. And again, this receiver is going to try and tuck in behind this inside linebacker right here and fit into the space in between that the linebacker that's covering the H receiver, and this middle linebacker right here that should be basically stacked right over top of the defensive end. And he will settle up into that open grass right there. And again, we're reading inside to out. So if this defender goes with the flat route, which we typically would expect in the beginning of the game, then we throw in. And if he stays there, then we would throw out. Eventually what you'll see is you'll see this defender go there, and this defender move over here, and it opens up the space right here in between the two linebackers, and we'll hit the stick route. So again, we're playing the game with two linebackers after we come off the verticals. And the running back in the trips formation, what we tell him to do is he runs the swing to the opposite side of the stick concept. Reason being is he is then now the check down, and typically what happens is this linebacker right here is typically the one that is responsible for that running back because he's lined up on his side like that. And that's a lot of times what we see. And we'll see this linebacker carry over. They usually don't, a lot of times what we see is they usually don't pass off the running back. And that opens up the stick route right here early in the game as well. But again, this running back is the check down. So if the quarterback does not like what he sees here, or if he cannot get the flat route here, if this corner decides to sit, later on in the game, and the quarterback doesn't see it, and doesn't take advantage of the vertical, then he'll check down to this running back here too if he doesn't like what he sees in the stick concept. And it creates a lot of options. And again, we tell the quarterback, do not hesitate to throw to the back. Do not hesitate at all. Throw it to the back, throw it to the back. If you don't see what you like and it's got to be a quick decision, just give it to the back and let him make a play. So that is our trips left. And again, the concept does not change if we even go into our trips right formation. Same concept. Again, we are looking to the verticals first, pre-snap. If these defenders are back, again, we come off the verticals and we are working the stick concept with these. Again, we are expecting this linebacker right here to be responsible for the running backs because he's on that side, and he would go with the running back we're expecting, which then opens up the stick right there. The stick that opens up the grass where the stick is supposed to be ran, because again, he's running to the inside, trying to settle up into that grass in between those two linebackers. H receiver on this side again is running the flat route, which is a one step and to the sideline as quick as possible. And we are reading again inside to out. Okay, so we are expecting this linebacker to go there, which then this Z receiver would come in here, run his three-step stick, and just settle up in this open grass. And again, running back in this instance is our check down. So if the quarterback does not see anything open here, he immediately goes off and hits the back on the swing. Now we tell the running back, on your swing, you are staying behind the line of scrimmage, even if you guys just sit over here on the sideline and just stand. Just sit there and stand. Do not go upfield on this, because you expect the ball before you even get to the sideline. Because if nothing is open here, the quarterback is immediately just dumping it off to you on a check down, because again, we are expecting this corner to go with this receiver to clear out this space on this other side and have all this open grass over here. So we tell the quarterback again, do not hesitate to go to the running back if the stick or the flat route is not open. So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for a few of my misspoken words there, fellas. I'll try and be better next time. But again, if this is something that you like, please subscribe and hit a like on the video, and I will be bringing you more videos here soon. Until then, I'll see you all later.